We are just happy that is an evening, and we welcome all of you because you are just super amazing. It's been a while since we came to you live, and this is a morning, not even an evening, it's a morning. I just want us to talk about perception. Perception. What do you perceive? But before we get to perception, yesterday we were talking about mental health and loneliness. What do you understand by mental health and loneliness? That was our question. And we say that this is a trait, this is what is affecting millions of our lives or millions of our people, mental health and loneliness. But today, I want us to understand what do you perceive by mental health and loneliness. And two, and then we talk about just life in general. Where are you connected from? And join us, like, share, and connect. This is Lifetime Skills 1445. I am connected from Kenya, Nairobi. And I'm just pleased that today is a beautiful day, that we're just happy to be here and be able to see that everyone is able to just join us and contribute towards this channel. The word is perception. What do you perceive? Life has become so crazy that we keep on just perceiving some things that we believe they're right and some things that we follow and they could not be able to benefit us in so many ways. And this, in this matter, I'm talking about life. We're talking about life. And life comes in many shapes. For example, you'll understand that life will be able to test you, and life will also bring a lot of things that you will be able to believe and desire to do. So perception, what is perception? What do you perceive? Most people have understood that in life you need to have everything for you to be happy, but that is not the case. I think that the most important thing is good health and having people around you who really true believe and trust in you, and people who will be able to encourage and motivate you in life. Life has got different faces. And thank you very much for joining us. This is Lifetime Skills 1445. Please, if you are on the channel, please kindly like, share, and connect to each other. I would like to know where you're connected from. Margaret, Jambo. It's a beautiful morning in Kenya. It's at 12 a.m. I know you're connected from Canada. Thank you very much, Margaret, for joining us. How are you? I hope you're good. We're talking about perception, and also talking about just life. Yesterday we were talking about we were talking about what do you call this? We were talking about no, not end there. No, cancel. Just a minute. Yesterday we were talking about mental health and loneliness. What affects us? What do we believe? Because at least people believe that having everything in life, for example, having cars, having big houses, having having the big titles will definitely help you. But we are affected by perception. That if this one is like this, they become better in life. What do you understand by the word perception? And what have you perceived in life? Be thinking, because today, this morning, I was reading a story, or I had a story about a lady who once got married to a very prominent person. The perception of everyone believed that wherever she comes across, she has everything to offer. She's happy, She's and in the real sense, she was saying that she struggled a lot, and she was the one who was carrying every bit, every burden of the same story. But I'm talking about perception in life and being alone, just loneliness. What is that loneliness really affecting most of us? What are we supposed to do in order for us to alleviate that? So yesterday we talked about so many things about this bit, this problem that is really hurting all of us. Huh? Okay. So the word is, as I please, if you've just joined us, kindly let's. Oh, Margaret, thank you very much, thank you. It is 5:14 p.m. here in Canada. Oh, thank you, Karibu. Now, growing old with a purpose. Yes, the other day I said that as we grow older, the greatest challenge of old age is not simply growing older, it is loneliness. And this is affecting everyone all over the world. And I've come to realize that mental health is also on the rise, and people don't want to discuss it. It's a topic I want us to take to the next level. What do you perceive, and what has been the problem in terms of that? Today, I also came across another video of old grannies in a certain area in Kenya, and they have opted to play football so that they can pass time, discuss their issues, also become fit. So, what is this idea of mental health and loneliness? Um, I watched the replay of your life yesterday. Thank you, Margaret, for watching. I am blessed. I'm blessed to have friends that can be able to watch again every time. We wanted to take it to the next level and ask ourselves, what do you perceive, and which makes people believe that this is not the right, about loneliness and etc. So Mm, now we talked about no one should have to walk through old age feeling forgotten. Imagine communities where people regularly visit the elderly, and also everyone just making sure that we are able to connect to each other, and being able to just reach out and call and say, how are you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, do you have something? We go out and play football, we just mix, and that is going to alleviate most of the loneliness that people get into, and also gets into depression and etc. Is something that is really frustrating so many people, and in that sense that you find that people are really suffering. Juv Ramirez, thank you very much. Miss everyone, good evening and good night, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. If you have joined us, please let's get your get let's get your like of joining us. Please, we're talking about perception. What do you perceive by the word mental health and also loneliness? And in fact, you will understand that when you have everything, do you think that it's going to help you not to get mental health? Because mental health is affecting every class, everyone in the society. Today morning, I read a story about a lady who was married to one prominent person in this country, and people thought that she had it all. But at one point, she was talking about not really being able to make ends meet, and two, she was talking about not being able to just afford even a meal. And at the same time, she got into depression because everyone believed that that is a perception that she had everything by her. And we are looking at a situation that what happens in that scenario, someone gets into depression, but if you are not with the community, life becomes very, very hard. So today we're just discussing a perception about loneliness, a perception about being able to what you understand by the word perception, and what do you think about loneliness and mental health, where you come from, because everyone is going through it. Even me, I'm going through. Mental health affects everyone at one point or the other. Loneliness affects everyone at one point or the other. What are you doing? So what we're trying to do, like us here, that is lifetime, and we partnering with other people all over the world here in Kenya, and would you like partner with us because we want to make sure that we create a community whereby we care and be able to visit and see what other people are doing. If there's someone in trouble, we can be able to support them in so many ways. So if you are here today, please like and share, and continue coming in to see and visit what we are doing. This is a Lifetime Skills 1445. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Please, let's see where you are, and also let me know how you are, you're joining us from. Share and connect. Margaret, how do you perceive these things in life? Like, for example, if you see something, someone, mental health doesn't happen overnight. Some mental illness are created by people who abuse their body, overwork, stress, and not taking care of physically. That is correct. Margaret, you are really talking something here. Because at the end of the day is that you have to take good care of yourself, but some situations will definitely get you into. There's a lot of comparison, competition, those things. I talked about also people in sports getting mental health. They need to have, they get affected, some get lonely, but mental health is affecting every part of us, all of us. Where you are also, you, everyone, wherever you are, you'll just think that you will concur with me that this advice that we need to talk about. So we are here today. We're talking about mental health, the perception around it, loneliness, the perception around it. What do you understand? What do you think? What do you know? Those are things that I want us to discuss and know at least how we are doing in that particular area. What is the position? What are we doing in that particular area? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing to not be able to get into that situation whereby everyone will be able to suffer that kind of a thing. What is a perception? What do you understand by that word? And what are you doing from where you sit? I want to hear that. 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 Where are we? Some people worry too much about things that they can't change. That is true. That is true, Margaret. The worry has to be there because at sometimes you're asking yourself, what are you going to do? Like, for example, let's go to the fox in the village. Fox in the village, even in the city here. You have children and they need to eat. They have to eat. And everyone is looking up to you. What happens in that situation? You start now thinking, what will I do? If you get about today and tomorrow, you'll ask, what am I going to do tomorrow? So that one you cannot stop people from worrying. Let's talk about how we can be able to alleviate that. What is the remedy? um if you get yourself busy, what is the remedy about that? We're talking about just life, just making sure that you understand. Huh? Keep liking. Let's like. If you like, please kindly like, share and connect. Margaret, have you ever come across a depressed person or someone who feels lonely? What do they do? What are the characteristics? And where do they graduate to? That is a question here. Because you find that people get engaged into so many things that really also they believe they're things that will help them, but end up destroying them more. Please, if you're here joining us, and let us know where you're joining us from. So people get into that bit of loneliness, and that is when you jump into a situation that you'll start now doing things that are not correct. Some people get into alcohol, they drink thinking that I was talking about the lady, she said she got into alcohol thinking that it will be able to alcoholize all her problems away. Oh, it didn't work until she was taken to a counselor. She started smoking. I'm telling you, that's life that becomes very hard. Now you think that by doing this, you perceive that is going to be the only remedy that can help you. That is very dangerous. But the most important thing is to make sure that you understand exactly what it is and ask yourself, where should I go next? How should I get help? That is the most important bit. And if you do that, you'll be able you'll be able to be helped. Now we're talking about such things like worries that bring a lot of mental health, mental illness, and this is something that is living with us. Most people are sick about mental health. People are worried. You get worried today. What am I going to eat tomorrow? Not forgetting that the good Lord who made you, God has got a good answers. He takes good care of us. He takes care of the birds. Please join us. Please like. This is Lifetime Skills. Lifetime Skills 1445. We are here discussing about perception, worries, everything, loneliness, just life, how it comes. We have to stay positive, keep busy doing things. Depressed people complaining about everything, but never try to change the situation. It is not very easy, Margaret, at sometimes. You are in a situation that you have to think. People are looking forward to you to buying food, going, paying school fees, paying rent, all those things. At the same time, you are not feeling well. Maybe you are sick. You are taking care of the sick. You're helping people. So people get depressed. But the question is, what is the situation? What is the solution? Should we stop worrying because you cannot stop? It's not very easy. At one point you'll find yourself in that situation. So what is the best way? What is the possible way of us staying? We are 7 here. Please, can we continue liking? Give me likes. I want likes so that we continue talking. Like and let us know where you're connected from. This is Lifetime Skills 1445. We're talking about perception, how you perceive things. When things get worse, what happens in that situation? You were just happy. You're just in a situation that you thought was going to work out, but things didn't work. You perceived that these things are going to work out. You get into an employment, you think that you have now solved all the issues, but no, there are still other areas that you need to tackle. But at the end of the day, now you get to worry, you get depressed, you get into issues that cannot really help you. What is the most important part? What is the most important thing that we should be able to do in life? Are we able to talk about it? When were you last in this situation? Did you talk about it? And who did you talk to? Who did you trust to help you? Who did you trust to help you? Thank you very much for connecting. Let's know where you're connected from and continue liking. We love your likes. We love your likes. You're the super amazing people in the house. That's a beautiful thing. Come on, let's continue. Wow, you guys are super amazing. I like you guys, all of you. You're just the best. Correct. I like the move. And I say, they say in English, you got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. You got to move it. Move it. Did you know that beautiful things in life are free? Did you? Try not to take on too much. We can't be there for, I know. Huh? And there are some feelings that you won't forget in life. There are some beautiful feelings that there's a song that you sing. I won't forget the way you're dancing, the feeling so good, the feeling so good and real. So you've tried to remember those good days. I won't forget the way you are you watching or smiling? The way you are smiling, the feeling's real. I'll never forget. But I'm not the. That was the part that is very hard. But I'm not the man your heart is. Huh? The heart is feeling. But tonight we're talking about such a beautiful songs. If you just hear someone sing to you that's a beautiful song, how will you feel? Someone visiting you and telling you that you're the best, you're doing well, and effort is appreciated, and you feel so nice. The worries go away. You feel that now I am on top of the world, and life becomes so beautiful. Please thumbs up the live stream as you come in. You come in. Please. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. That is from Margaret. Let's continue. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you very much for just being a special one coming in and staying so that we can be able to continue talking about life and perception, good times, bad times that bring in a lot of depression. If you have bad times, you definitely get into. If you start thinking too much, trying to accommodate a lot that you can't, you'll get into depression. But the problem is only one. Let me just be honest with you. People don't like talking about mental health, depression. People don't talk about loneliness. People want to pretend that things are right. Like now, I'm telling you for free. Everyone who will hear about, some people will hear about me talk about these, and they will not want to contribute. They'll just come shy away. They don't want even to contribute because they believe that someone will judge them. That is the problem. It's a perception that when you talk about it, and people will start now judging you. But it's the society. People have been judging others, so people get scared. People try to keep themselves in order to just protect their. What time is it there in Kenya? It's around a few minutes to 1. Yeah, a few minutes to 1. It's time for people. People are sleeping. I just woke up to do this because it was running in my head. I just thought about people, how we perceive, how we think about these things. And people are already in bed. I know people are still sleeping in Nairobi here. But I'm just talking about this. I know everyone will be able to review and watch and listen because we're talking about life. Life is something that is beautiful. It is where life is meant to be lived. But at times we get into challenges that are very, very, very tough. And if you're not very careful, you slide slowly into what you call depression. You become lonely, and then you go into depression, and then you get into what they call it mental health. But this is a topic that people don't like talking about. But I'm asking yourself today, what do you understand? Oh, thanks. That is Margaret. What do you understand by the word you sliding into depression, you slide into mental health, you are lonely, you just, I mean, it's just crazy. I am happy that people have joined, and you let us know where you joined from. Please keep on liking, connected. Let us know where you're connected from. Share and also connect to each other, connect to the channels. I like Margaret is saying, oh, thanks, beautiful. This is Kenya, and Kenya has got a lot of beautiful things. But the problem is that everyone at one point gets into that web. You get caught into that web of perception. You get web into that web of depression and slow issues that affect us every single day. What do you think? What do you understand by that? What is the perception around depression? Thank you very much, Margaret. We're just going to do 30 minutes and then we can be able to pick up again tomorrow. Thank you very much. I have like how many minutes remaining? Around 5 minutes for us to close. We want to close and also sleep. In Kenya, people are sleeping. People are working. People are talking. People are eating all over the world. And the most important thing is just to be happy. Just make yourself happy from where you are. Appreciate people's efforts and just love them for who they are. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, you get into depression yourself. Good. Good. We have how many minutes? 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Continue, please. Let's talk about this thing. Margaret Heiss, I am alone, but not lonely. I enjoy spending time with myself. I learned that, Margaret. Being alone is not a weakness. It's not a weakness. It's not a weakness. You have learned how to manage, and you have learned how to. That is what I do sometimes. I do. So some people call me a loner. I mean, they believe that you're a loser, but you are not. You are not. You know how to handle things. You don't believe and trust in groups. Big groups sometimes are disappointing. So you find that the better you stay alone, you can be able to just reflect on issues, reflect on matters, and go before the Lord and tell God, this is your me, this is your son, this is your daughter. You know me better than anyone else, and God, the Lord, will be able to help you in many ways. So staying alone is not a weakness. It's not a weakness. It's not a weakness. It is something that it is very, very important for you now. Just recollect, call yourself in a meeting, ask yourself. Like for me, I used to enjoy groups, but at one point I got and said, no, I don't need. Please, I know you have joined us. Please like, give us the likes, give us more likes. We're talking about life and the worries, the depressions that are there, loneliness, mental health, everything that comes with life. And we cannot escape this. But I'm very happy that at least you have joined in and you're the best. We want to keep talking about this discussion, open discussion that can be able to help someone from somewhere. I learned this morning that people can come together and do things together. Like in a village where I come from, not very near, but a distance, I realized that the grannies have come together in the evening. They play soccer, they play football, they sit, they talk about life, and they just discuss issues. That one keeps them fit, and at the same time, it beats the worries off, and people can be able to. But at the same time, sometimes when you're alone, you can even just pray and talk to friends and come up live like me and just tell people stories, tell people stories of encouragement. Oh, I'm telling you, once we get that, I'm telling you, life can taste so good. Let's keep liking, please. I like it. 3 are good. Let's make them 5. Let's make them 5. Please, if you're here, please give me a like. I only want 5. I only want 5. Give me 5, and I'll just smile and sing for you a beautiful song. I won't forget this particular day. I won't forget the day you came in, the likes you gave me. I was very proud. You can think clearly and make plans. That is true. I am the beautiful. I'm just amazed that you guys, you are just here and you are very happy that we are just bringing it. Margaret, let me tell you, this is something that is very, very, very pertinent. We need to discuss about it. People should know about depression. People should know mental health. People should know about all these things. Loneliness. It's not a problem to be alone. Sometimes it's the best thing to do. You just stay alone and you can think clearly and make plans by yourself. And when you make plans by yourself, you ask yourself, what did I do? Was it the right thing I did? So let's talk about it. Let's continue. I might add some more minutes. Why is this thing? Come here, my friend. We're talking about perception. Perception. Things that we just take for granted. What have you taken for granted in life? What have just you thought about taking things for granted? What are these things that we take for granted? What are these things? Come on, guys. Let's talk. It's a beautiful morning in Kenya, and I like it, guys. I just yeah. Can you hear me? Hmm? Can you hear me? I won't forget the day you joined us. The feeling so strong. But I'm not the man. Is missing. Uh, 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 uh. Mm, 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 When you have God in our lives, we can never be lonely and depressed. Amen. The good Lord is so faithful to all of us, and I know God has always been there for all of us in all situations. If you trust and believe in God, the Bible says that those who believe in me shall never perish. You will never perish. You will always reap the beautiful things that the Lord has been there, has kept for you. Do you know that God can work in so many ways in situations that you believe are not going to, you're not going to go through, you're not going to succeed, but then the good Lord will just come through and make you a success. Because I know that God has taken us from very far. He has taken good care of us. We get temptation, we get into more worries. But let me tell you for free. If you really trust in God, God is amazing, super amazing. He's always good and faithful, and He has done the beautiful things for us every time. So when you say, when you have God in our lives, we can never be lonely and depressed, I really understand where you're coming from. Because I know that God has always been good to me, for example, and He has been very faithful in so many ways, and that I cannot be able to describe, that I cannot be able just to say and finish. Because from perception, from the way, from conception, the Lord knew what I will be. The Lord knew that I will be here today talking to you. So please, brethren and brother and sister, in Swahili we say dada na kaka. Kama you are here, if you are here, please kindly know that God loves you. So there's an area that we need to keep on discussing and telling God that thank you very much for loving us for free, thanking you for giving us provisions, but Lord, just continue protecting us in so many ways, because we have things that are happening around the world and you cannot be able to, you cannot conquer without God. If you know God, things are going to be easy for you. I don't mean they're going to be very easy, but things are going to be good, successful for you. I love the way the fact that we are just now discussing. People are now coming out to listen to me about mental health. People are discussing about depression. People are discussing about loneliness. People are discussing about what life has to offer. Because I believe that life is all about life is all about us being able to be true to ourselves and being true to our friends, and also real to each other. This is Lifetime Skills 1445, and thank you for watching. Can you continue swimming up there? Let's swing, let's swing. Do we say swing, or we say we continue to hit the button? That is the word. Hit the button. Hit the button and give me more likes. So we now need to keep our trust in God. But definitely the worries will come, because we have so many things that we worry about during the day that we need to worry about. But as I said, God is very important. And as Margaret said, God is very important. He'll always be there for us. What have you done? What do you think that is affecting you? Have you ever been affected by these things? Do you think that I am just talking here and there's nothing like that happens? Already someone says that it's happening. I want to hear your suggestion. What is the time now? Wow, we are on 33. Wow, we can do what? An hour? No. Today I just said to do 30 minutes, which is very important. At least 30 minutes can go very well. Thank you, everyone. I think when you have God in our lives, we can never be lonely or depressed. That one is a statement I want to leave you with. When you have God in our lives, we can never be lonely or depressed. Thank you very much for coming. I want to appreciate all of you for the support you've given me. I just wanted to put this one across and tell you that you're the best. Thank you very much, and I want to wish everyone, wherever you are, God's blessings, and good night, good morning, good evening for everyone. Thank you very much.